Your E noho whānau, e noho. A tēnā tātou ko kōmine hia I roto I tēnei o tātou whare, ki runga nō rai tētahi kaupapa e whakareo ana I ngā tauira I tēnei rangi. Nō reira, I mua ngā kōrero tīmatanga, he paku karakia, hei ārahi I te āhuatanga I tēnei ata. Tēnā tātou. Ko rangi ki runga ko papakiraro, nau mai e rongo pau ko te pai, nau mai e tāne, nau na ki te pitonoa, ko rangi ki runga, papakiraro, ka apiti ki te whai ao, ki te ao marama, marama te whakatika, marama te whakaaro, marama te hau, he kawaora. Tūturu o whiti whakamaua ki a tina, haumi e, hui e, taiti e, tēnā tātou. Te mihi tuatahi ki te wāhingaro, koe e te tīmatanga, te whakamutunga, te kai hō mai, te kai tango I ngā mea katoa. E mihi hoki rā ki te whareariki o pōtatau, tō tātou kuini, ngā wai hono I te pō, e noho mai rā ki nui te ahureo tapu o na mātua tūpuna. Nō reira e rire hau, pai mārire. Ki nā mate o te wā, kei rungi ia koutou, ia mātou ia tātou katoa. Tikuna rā ki waho, tikuna rā ki te tai e pari mai nei, ko muri tai. Ki rungi ngā moana ho honu I kauria mai o tātou mātua tūpuna. Nō reira, e ngā mate, hoki atu rā ki te kāinga tūturu a tāo te Māori. Hawaii ki nui, ki Hawaii ki roa, ki Hawaii ki pāmama. Koutou ki a koutou, mātou ki a mātou. Tēnā tātou e hui nei tēnei wā. Ka huri aku mihi ki a tātou I tēnei ata. He mihi tuatahi ki tō tātou rangati. Talo whalawa, lau sasunga whauono Ken Laban, lau awhionga I le pulenu o le ai o la wahata. Te rangatira, tēnā koe, e mihi ana. O tinoa, kia koe hoki rā te pāpā, te kai uringi o tō tātou runanga o te atiawa o te wākainga, e noho mai nei ki nui te pai. Toia mai ngā mihi ki tēnei taha, kia koe hoki rā te whaia ni en, tēnā koe, o tinoa kia koe henamo, kia koe hoki rā te tākuta. Kia koutou katoa, ngā kaimahi, WelTec Whitireia. Te rangi nei, ko te wāranga, o te awa kairangi, e whakahaere e nei āhuatanga, nō reira e koutou e mihi ana. O tino, kia tātou, ka huri anō rā ki te ohu, ko koutou rā te kaupapa o te rānei. E tauira, ko ngā pia, e mihi ana rā ki o koutou maia, o koutou kaha, o koutou kai ngā kau ki tēnei mea te mātauranga. Ara te kōrero, ko te manu e kai ana I te miro, nō nā te nahere, ko te tangata e kai ana I te mātauranga, e nō nā te ao. Te ao katoa. Nō reira, koe rape he whakapai mō koutou, I tō koutou hikoitanga ki mua, me te mihi anō ki o koutou whānau, o koutou tuara, ngā ringa manaaki, ngā ringa tautiaki, ngā ringa tautoko I tō koutou haerenga ki te whai tēnei mea te mātauranga. Nō reire e tātou mā te whānau, koe hui nei tēnei rā, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou, kia ora.
Yeah.
Anō reira ka tiaki rā, tātou te whānau, ko hui nei, tēnā koutou, kia ora mai tātou katoa.
E te ti, e te tā, e ngā tauira kua eke ki te tahi taumata o te whariwānanga o te awa kairangi. E mihi ana. Te iwi e pai nei, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Tūrau Hawaiki, tūrau te moana nui a Kiwa. Greetings and welcome. Welcome to our official guests, His Worship, the Mayor Lower Hutt City, Whauono Ken Laban, Wirangi Luke, te tumu whakarai, te runanga nui o te Atiawa, Business, IT and Industry Partnerships Committee representatives, Reverend Falkland Whitireia, and other special guests. My name is Timihari Lomamea, and it is my pleasure to guide you through the graduation ceremony today. I would like to share some housekeeping information before our official proceedings begin. Are we ready? In the unlikely event of an earthquake, can I just get you to look at where all our exit signs are? Take a snapshot. Please drop, cover, and hold until safe to evacuate. In the event of any other emergency, please calmly exit the venue via your nearest emergency exit. Assembly points are outside the building, and once you are out of the building, please await further instructions from staff. Should you need any more assistance during the ceremony, please do not hesitate to ask the Lower Hutt Event Centre staff. During this session, photographs will be taken by Capture Studios, and they'll be available to download for free from our website about 5 weeks from now, unless you take a selfie right now. We have several photography opportunities for you today. Graduates will be photographed twice while you're up on the stage, and following the ceremony, we will have photography stations set outside in the small arena opposite for additional free pictures. Now, this ceremony is being live streamed, so can we give the live stream a big wave? And can our cameras just, there we go. So friends and whānau who are unable to join us can watch the graduation ceremony live. We ask that you remain with us in the arena for the duration of the ceremony this morning. I'm just going to say that one more time. We ask that you remain with us in the arena for the duration of the ceremony this morning. And can I ask that all cell phones be turned off or to silent? Please note, the event centre is smoke-free. If you would like to vape or smoke, you've got to go outside the building all the way to Queensgate, around the building. Thank you, and we hope that you enjoy the ceremony today. It is now my pleasure to introduce you to Dr. Leanne Ivel, our operations lead for Whitireia and WelTec. Thank you.
Morena koutou. Kia ora, and thank you for the welcomes we've had this morning. Thank you, Tame. Thank you, Timihari. I am what's called the operations lead, which is another word for saying the boss of Whitireia and Welcome, and it is my pleasure to welcome you all to the event and to graduation today. I also want to say a special welcome and thank you to the new Mayor of Hutt City, Mayor Laban, who was able to join us today, the first time as Mayor. So kia ora and welcome, and I've already got him logged for speaking at our ceremony next year, so that'll be something to look forward to. Today is a day to celebrate, to recognise the achievements of our graduates and to acknowledge the care, support and guidance by all others who have supported you getting here today. Be proud of what you have achieved. I and we are incredibly proud of you. And I want to especially thank those that have enabled you to be here, to succeed in your qualification. Your whānau, your friends, your kaiako and kaimāti in support services, and those behind the scenes who have diligently worked to support, challenge and guide you. Over 230 akona will come across the stage today to be awarded their certificate and degree. Now, just a quiet word just for the graduates. I'm the first call across the stage. I'm the first photo. I'm the one that will confer the degree. So come across to me first. Then we'll go over here. Over the past months, I have spoken at Pōhiri and Mihi Whakatau, welcoming you akona to Whitireia and WelTec, and I talk to them about the journey that they are embarking that leads to today, that leads to graduation, academic success, the completion of their qualification. My challenge to you today as graduates is to be open to the opportunities that will come your way. Some will appear unexpectedly, some from directions you may not have anticipated, and they may be things that you had never pictured yourself doing. While it may have been some time ago, I remember sitting in seats just like you are now today. I remember walking across the stage, just as you're about to receive my certificate and degree. Never, in my greatest imagination then, could I have possibly thought that my career would take me to a place where I'm going to stand and confer your degrees and certificates on you. I have reflected on my own journey and reflected on how I got to be standing here. And it comes down to being open to opportunities. I've experienced setbacks and significant change, which has required me to pause, to reassess, and rethink my steps. And each time there were opportunities. And sometimes those opportunities looked very different to what I thought I would be doing. But it is often in those opportunities that the richness of our experience, our learning, our perspective is grown. Being brave to say yes to new opportunities can be super hard. It's important to know that you have good people supporting you, who have confidence in you, even on the days you don't have any in yourself. But it's also important that you have confidence in the skills, experience, and knowledge that you bring. That is completely unique to you, as it's only you that can provide it. As you look to your future, be adaptable in your thinking, flexible in how you apply your skills, knowledge and experience across different workplaces and environments. These qualities will serve you well in your career journey. And know that being authentically who you are is fundamentally important. In a world of AI, an incredibly important tool, and a tool that will become greater in business use. Know, though, that while it is super helpful, there are times where it is important that it is your own voice, such as me writing a speech for today. When I look across at you, I challenge you to think both about opportunities And I also smile because I know that one or two of you at least could well be standing on a stage like this in the future, leading a tertiary education or education provider. Maybe you too will be conferring degrees on a future generation of graduates. Or you could be leading a company, government agency, NGO, whatever that future looks like. Go well, go bravely, go confidently into your future. Kia kaha, kia ora.
It is now my pleasure to invite our guest speaker. Consultant and founder in all analytics, over 15 years in data and AI insight, leadership and enablement in technology. Please can you help me invite Dr. Ganesh Selvaraj to address you this morning.
Thank you for the kind introduction. Good morning, everyone. I would like to begin by acknowledging Mana Whenua and the importance of learning, growing, and celebrating on this land, where knowledge and strength have been carried through generations. So before we congratulate the graduates, I think we need to look into the support that's been provided by the family, friends, partners, whānau. I've been there, so it's not an easy job completing the graduation, and also a big support to the people on the dais, teachers, staff who have been supporting you throughout this course. What a privilege it is to share this day with you. And when I think of graduation, it's a big achievement to be there, but also the biggest achievement is what you've gone through, the resilience, the determinism that you had to get this course completed. Really great. So I thought I'll share a bit of my journey, how I started, how I graduated, and how my path went to different places and where I'm right now. So my interest towards where I'm right now started probably when I was in high school. So I was very much interested in physics. So my interest in physics kind of converted to where I went next. So I chose electronics as my undergraduate degree. So I was going through my electronics courses, building breadboards and embedded circuits and whatnot. During this journey, something that got me more interested is how you code those devices, how you program those devices. So I started to get more interest towards programming. So later, with this programming, when everyone in electronics field were trying to do physical research, I was trying to do some molecular electronics simulation. So I was trying to apply my cross skills in programming with electronics background. What was interesting is my research, which was about replacing those resistors and inductors with programs through molecular simulation, got nominated for a national conference, which I didn't expect, and that I would be presenting to a big room of highly qualified physicists. So that particular skill that I complementarily acquired, the programming, got me into my first corporate job. So my first corporate job was a technology company where I have to work with multiple people who are very good at programming. So it's a software engineering job. And my first the project was working for Ferrari, where we had like 100, maybe 150 engineers trying to optimize a gear shift by a millisecond. So that was fascinating how much effort goes into a particular project to make it work. And I learned the real science and engineering of the programming through the job. Then I started going through different domains, like retail, supply chain, logistics, education, etc. So during this journey, something was interesting for me. In all the programming, software engineering jobs I did, data played a key role. So over time, I started acquiring the knowledge about what data is, how it works, how it powers those mechanics. The more I learned about it, I also learned data by itself is dumb. It doesn't actually say anything until you interpret it. So I was trying to learn more about data. Over time, I came to know about a particular field in data called semantic web back in 2010, 2011, where the World Wide Web was being transformed to knowledge graphs and stuff. So I was trying to find and read more about it. What was interesting is I couldn't find a lot of mainstream knowledge about that particular field. So I tried to find some researchers, and I kind of tracked down a really good research unit in University of Auckland. So I came here in 2012 as a master's by research, working on semantic web. So semantic web is basically how do you find meaning in the data. So that particular topic led me to my next job with Inland Revenue, where they were trying to hire someone to make sense of tons and tons of data they have, large data, streaming data coming from different places, tax data, people's data, etc. So over time, I acquired the skill of applying the semantic web into a large real data domain. At the time, I was called information scientist, but later a term called data scientist came across, then we switched. So during that time, again, what I did is I did my job. Also, I was trying to explore things around my job, like how engineering worked, how architecture worked, how cybersecurity worked. So that gave me a bit of a completion in the domain. So this package of knowledge helped me with my next job, moving into principals and lead position, and lately I landed on a head of role with NZTA. It's a $1 billion company, so leading the entire data, the technology domain, and AI was a big deal. So if I think backwards, the skill that I acquired through different layers was not linear. So I think the reality is none of the career is going to be linear. It's going to be zigzag. So I think the key takeaway I had in my career was, how do we approach these careers that is not linear? How do you acquire your skills, improve your toolkit with adaptability over time, that you can be resilient, also respond to the demand? So over time, this particular package of skills led to the current thing that I'm doing is trying to build a boutique startup where I would like to build some cutting-edge innovative solutions, etc. So this zigzag is something you should be aware of. So you have acquired the skills, acquired the knowledge, but it's not going to be linear. The real jobs out there, the real demand out there, the real opportunity out there, it's going to be known, unknown, could be new, could be disruptive. You need to embrace it. So the way you can embrace it is to build a bit of a T-shaped skill set, build your skills, deepen your skills, but keep an eye out. Keep learning from what's happening around you and acquire those skill set and keep improving. And also be courageous to take the next step and be curious, like what is being asked of you, what is being asked of a particular area of work. That's very important. One more thing that helped me in my career is building your network. So being in Wellington, it's a bit of a convergence between government, technology, and innovation. So build your network, go to meetups. If you're in technology, do your pet projects, push it in GitHub, show up in LinkedIn. So build your strong networks. That's going to work. And lastly, I like to do things. I think people deliver and do things. Be a doer. So if you're a doer, you can easily crack through multiple layers of complexity in the market, and you can definitely achieve a lot of things. Also, when I start something new, I think it's very hard to have a clear pathway in front of us, but having a sense of direction and take the first few steps, navigate the challenges, and what you have done through this course is not just learn the skills, but you have acquired the process of learning a new skill, apply those things, keep improving your toolbox, and tackle the world. I think there's a lot of opportunities out there who are ready to disrupt. I think it's an exciting time ahead with technology. Be proud of this moment. You have earned it. Congratulations and go well. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Selvaraj. As a token of our appreciation, please accept this gift as a thank you on behalf of Whitireia and WelTec. Are we ready? Before we invite Dr. Leanne Ivell to the podium to formally present the qualifications, I would like to run through how the ceremony will take place. We will begin with welcoming School of Innovation, Design and Technology, Mary Claire Proctor, Head of School for Innovation, Design and Technology. I'd now like to invite Dr. Leanne Ivell to come forward to confer the degrees and award the diplomas and certificates. Thank you.
Kia ora. There's a little bit of formal thing that I need to say, and then I get the opportunity to celebrate with the graduates. On behalf of the Board of NZIST, it is my honour to confer the degrees and award the diplomas and certificates to those who are about to be presented, both on those listed in person as well as in absentia. Kia ora.
Kia ora. It's my pleasure to read the names. So we'll start off with graduates in the New Zealand Diploma in Business, Leadership and Management. Caitlin Hannah Clark. Hina Christine Fieron Hapu. Lee Yin Lin. Shelley Jane Pollard. Te Kawita Taimara Pohuafe. Teve Bruce Tyler Teve. Next, we have graduates in the Bachelor of Applied Business Management. Leilua Kuini Tina Ailaomai. Jessie Samantha Howes. Campbell Jenkins. Dishant Mahindru. Jihad Kamara Mulhim. Mohau Abongole Famutse. Basma MK Rashid. Now to the postgraduate diploma in management and marketing. Shinu Krishnan Kaipanvara Unikrishnan. Now to the Master of Management, Digital Business, Ruwani Priyanwada Edirasinga. Nicole Amanda Furtado. Irina Golubova. Davindya Shahani Manusingha Kapiti Pada Whitireia. Navneet Kaur. Sanduni Upeksha Lianpathirana. Gashilka Dulshani Lokugamage. Nimasha Tharangani Nayathara. Dixia Parajuli Podel. Vidhibin Ashokabai Patel. Yashika Jagoman Rana. Kankani Gamage Hasha Prasanna Ranasingha. Nimish Akshaya Sivaguna Koskodage. Madura Waka Aras Chalage Ishara Dilshani Sumana Sekara. Harshani Sudanika Vijay Singha Mudi Yanselage. In the Master of Management, Digital Business and Information Systems, Jatinder Singh. Master of Management, Digital Business and Marketing, Amandeep Kaur. The Master of Management, Information Systems, Thushitha Dihan Kularatne. Liven Rosario. Master of Management, Information Systems, Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Trevin Oronvo Ludovic. Master of Management, Information Systems and Marketing, Richard Saju. Master of Management, Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Maria Guseva. Daria Ibragimova. Chintaka Suranga Merinage Don. Samdisha. The Master of Management, Innovation and Entrepreneurship and Marketing, Yulia Sipkina. Anna Sokash. A Master of Management Marketing, Darshana Chandima Sasira Kumara Apalavate. Anna Christie Quito Cortez. Valeria Didek. Rohit Dutt. Roman Kaki. Amandeep Kaur. Annika Claudia Franco Loxin. Avani Suresh Nair. Sukhpreet Singh Nandra. Rochelle Joy Tano Pastias. Wendell Joseph Peters. Zanaz Rafi Ahmed Sheikh. Budika Kathuranga Widikadara. In the postgraduate certificate in professional practice, Claudette Galera Salta. The postgraduate diploma in professional practice, Justine Diane Sarmiento Bucao. The Master of Professional Practice Education, Damanjit Kaur. Babla Sahai Patel. Thushari Imalka Watanage. The Master of Professional Practice Leadership, Jiva Pragados Domdom. Sally Deborah Dowdle. Sampika Rangani Jayasundara. Uthpala Thesaramali Karunaratne. Nithya Krishnan. Duwage Nayantara Suhasha Pereira. Sina Nirmala Prasane Haratke. Vanessa Dawn Simpson. Alisi Wendy Sioni Tuisila. Alicia Lorraine Williams. Yeah. Sorry.
Copied it.
New Zealand Diploma in Information Systems, Sarah Sohair Khaled Daoud. Amber Lee Alan Manning. New Zealand Diploma in IT Technical Support, Moriah Faith Sapuanga. Vastian Kison Villamore. Postgraduate Diploma in Information Technology, Robert Baggia Navarro. Here Hivi. Sorry, who's the next one? Francis Mathavan, Eric Joel. Shibin Joseph Punakal. John Paul Ani Ricarse. Sania Maud Junaid Sheikh. Jomar Lokis Uyan. Bachelor of Information Technology, Afros Ali. Shivam Arora. Yuti Vong Chilong. Yuan Sakairi between Esteban. Ria Kochar. Parv Mahajan. Laksha Man. Samira Shan Madhushanka Bandara sa Kulasiria Maduyan Salage. Besufikad Gaitom Shafe. Bachelor of Information Technology, major in Applied Data Science, Adia Sina. Bachelor of Information Technology, major in Cybersecurity, Yusuf Andom Araya. Carly Ella Merehura Hinepokohorangi Brooking. Joshua Jeremiah Greneria Compston. Susanna Catriona Garrett. Joshua Daniel Glasgow. Daniel Adam Hadida. Jack Francis Howinkels. Andrew James Mohammed Hivi. Alexander Luke Keegan. Andrew Samando Leota Graf. Negi Mahar Neelam. Santana Angel Ludon. Hamna Kadir. Bachelor of Information Technology major in Software Development, William Joseph Mark. Surprit Singh. Master of Information Technology, Pamudi Ashmini Amarasinghe. Shreya Banerjee. Shane Cacho Bassett. Tarindu Sandamal Kirtaritna Buwalaga Lianage. Kun Chen. Satvik Reddy Chepali. Albina Dimal. Andrei Diachkov. Alexandra Evstratova. Renzo Iam de Jesus Fauni. Thomas Zion Fernando. Jaya Siva Sai Banu Gandikota. Chaitanya Gorikapudi. Jigang Gu. Akshay Guram. Subir Joshi. Bhavya Kansara. Nilufar Kodadi Birun. Anton Kishkinsky. Bonsong Ku. Tatiana Koroleva. Michael Kevin de Ramos La Rosa. Le Ma. Laksika Udapitia Mudurawaka Arach Chile. Ahmed Zavi Mohammed Azar. Indu Maheswari Mutukumar. Premaj Naik. Nang Kien Kam Sam. Yedanar O. Ninansala Sewandi Uruwalake. Kalyani Palapu. Lakshita Paletti. Mihiri Prarthana Paligoda Vitanage. Monica Yadira Perez Galindo. Noel Benedicto Ramos. Ready. Niraj Saini. Angela Sainju. Ranjit Singh Sajwan. Sanjana Devi. Rumit Sarda.
Thank you so much for your support.
Nitika Sharma. Richa Sharma. Vitaly Shinikov. Roxana Sulaiman. Tin Lai Wai Wo. Vaishnavi Tutamseti. Vindula Yasas Titagala. Anastasia Tiurina. Peter Utkin. Jomon Borges Joseph. Arun Teja Vidula. Mohadese Yevare. Marina Zarkova. New Zealand Diploma in Architectural Technology, Esteban Francisco Cabrera Hernandez. Mia Rangimakaura Enoka. Jasmine Lee Fraser. Troy Govinder. Jack Matthew Keenan. Lucas Blair Kenning. Karoha Ashley Mohi. Liam Tony Pick. New Zealand Diploma in Construction Quantity Surveying, Olivia Cassandra Cairns. Shubdip Singh Dillon. Michael Paul Finlay. Arten Raymond Morel. Colin Lucas Palindeng. Samir Kumar Dasharatlal Patel. Satish Pawar. Ravi Sharma. New Zealand Diploma in Engineering Civil, Noah Alex Scott Burton. Liam Robert Daniel Cattermole. Xingjan Gao. Lugi Panyawit Hanprab. Seti Stevie McCarthy. Shakti Chin Pratap. Reese Daniel Winter. Zan Ryzen Yalong Senyarosa. New Zealand Diploma in Engineering, Mechanical. Lokran Shan Bitson. Chris Richard Nightingale.
The New Zealand Diploma in Screen Production, Alexandra Maya Betts-Nicol. Cleopatra Kahu Mackenzie Burwell. Troy Kraut. Melissa Nanette Sheldon. Liam Seamus Wadek. The New Zealand Diploma in Writing for Creative Industries, Emily Sue Cranston. Kevin Anthony House. The New Zealand Diploma in Dance, Eva Lily Angel. Amy Rose Louise Chatterton. Jaya Jasmine Faith. Julian Feast. Maria Elizabeth Gray. Whitireia Jade Lee. Katie Pearl Walker. The New Zealand Diploma in Performing Arts Musical Theatre, Ashton Lawrence Roy Church. Kira Colleen Esme Hikuroa. Sadie Rachel McLaughlin. Jessup Shin. Logan Lance Hawea Tahiwi. Jack Oliver Taylor. Moving now to the Bachelor of Creativity in Digital Media. Richard Reese David Christie Jones. Kian Nicholas Gunavardena. Nathan George Pierce. Ryan Joshua Sanders. Eva Saili Fauma Tanavesi. In the Bachelor of Creativity, Digital Media and Design, Milan Grace Collins. Sean Patrick Leamy. Jack Michael Wharton. In the Bachelor of Creativity, Performing Arts, Dance, Jia Anand. Emily Gale. Eden Marie Rose Jeffrey. Jack Anthony Callan Nolan. Olivia Claire Watts. Meg Catherine Young. The Bachelor of Creativity, Performing Arts, Drama, Caitlin Aroha Phyllis Morrison. The Bachelor of Creativity, Performing Arts, Musical Theatre, Nicole John Martizano Amparinges. Emily Amelia Holden. Christopher Matatahi Horn. Lily Tyler Moore. Sarah Elizabeth Merton Powell. Maria Page Stanisic. Thank you, everyone. That concludes the conferment of certificates, diplomas and degrees.
Can we give a big, big round of applause? Congratulations to all of our graduates. Thank you. We're nearly there. It is now my pleasure to invite Joshua Jeremiah Ganesia Gumstone, Bachelor of Information Technology, Cybersecurity, to come forward to speak on behalf of all the graduates. Thank you, Joshua. Just giving Joshua a bit of time, I just want to ask Julian to get ready because I'm going to ask for your help after for our dance moves.
Tēnā koutou katoa. Ko Taranaki tōku maunga, ko Waitara tōku awa, ko Ngāti Maru te Atiawa o Kuiwi, ko Joshua Cornetia Campstone tōku ingoa. Looking out at all of you today, I'm reminded of just how diverse our journeys have been. Some of you I've gotten to know well, others I've only interacted with briefly, and many I've never met at all. Yet, even with those differences, I feel an overwhelming sense of pride for every single one of us, for what we've pushed through, sacrificed, and achieved to reach this moment. I want to recognise the effort it's taken for all of us to arrive at this moment. Whether the journey was straightforward or full of twists, we've each had to put in the time and energy to get here. And with a moment like this, it's only natural to think back to where things started. So I want to go back to that point of diverse journeys, because it's something that shaped my own path more than I expected. For as long as I can remember, I always assumed I would go on to tertiary education. It never really crossed my mind that I wouldn't continue after high school. But after finishing school, I decided to take a gap year, and yes, I'm using quotation marks very deliberately because that gap year turned into 4 very quickly. But I don't regret those years for a second. I was lucky enough to travel across the country, meet incredible people, and experience things only New Zealand can offer, and gain skills and perspectives I never would have learned in a classroom. Eventually, though, I decided it was time to return to study, and I enrolled in the Whitireia Level 4 IT certificate at the Prelude campus. It wasn't exactly where I imagined my journey beginning, but the truth is, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I didn't know much about computers, coding, databases, or any of it, but I figured I'd give it a go. 6 months later, I completed that certificate, met some great people, and decided to take the leap into the Level 5 diploma at the Petone campus. Once moving to the Petone campus, I completed the Level 5 diploma with the notion of, that's all I'm doing, and I'm going straight back into the workforce. But some peer pressure from some of my fellow classmates and a somewhat persistent child-in-law, I continued on, got my degree, and despite once again some more persistency, I made the decision to look for work and am very fortunate to be in a position of employment following my studies here. So, looking back on that whole journey, one thing became really clear to me, and that's that my path was just one of many. When I first started the diploma, I was thinking, like, man, I'm probably going to be one of the oldest here. But I was very quickly proven wrong. What I found instead was a group of people with stories far more varied and inspiring than I expected. It was humbling, like genuinely humbling to hear people's why. There were those that had come straight from high school, ready to earn a qualification and step into the industry. Others had left their home countries in search of new opportunities. Many were studying to create better lives for their families. And there were also people who were still figuring things out, and that's completely okay. We all have had a path to reach this moment, although that path may not have looked the same for all of us. Some may have taken multiple forms of transport to reach campus. Some may have driven their own car. Some may have balanced study with work or family commitments. Others were able to focus solely on their classes. Some handed their assignments in a week early. Pretty much everyone else didn't do that. However, what struck me the most was that every person had a reason, a motivation, a story that brought them here. And that's what makes today so meaningful. We didn't all take the same path, but we all arrived at this moment together. So, whatever your path to this point, graduates, I want to say the biggest congratulations to you all. Today is a day of celebration, recognition, and achievement. A day that may not come around again for some. So cherish it. Cherish your time with loved ones, friends, and your fellow classmates. So before I finish, I want to give a quick round of thank yous. So thank you to my family, who I haven't been able to spot yet, but my mother and father and my 2 sisters for the continued support, guidance, and for keeping a roof over my head while I was studying. I know I did you proud. My two closest classmates, Daniel and Michael, although Michael can't be here with us today, Daniel, dude, I will forever remember arriving at campus at 6 a.m. to study for our 9 a.m. exams. The amount of study we stuffed into that time frame. I don't recommend studying right before the exam, but it worked for us, so. Thank you to everyone here for making today so special. Thank you to Te Ara Whānui, Kura Kaupapa Māori, o ngā kōhanga reo o Te Awa Kairangi for our beautiful karanga and Whakapōwhiri this morning. Thank you to Charlenoa for the encouragement and confidence that I needed to continue studying through my time at Whitireia and WelTec and to be in a position where I am today. And finally, Dr. Dax Roberts, who unfortunately can't be here today, but thank you, Dax, for being a mentor, challenging me, providing an ear to listen, and your overall support throughout my time studying and still to this day. Now, to my fellow graduates, people in the crowd, those watching online, whatever it is that lies ahead, whether that be more study, job opportunities, or just something that you want to do, if there's a moment where things feel uncertain or you're not sure you're prepared, just keep this in mind. You don't have to have it all figured out. Just say yes, take that first step, you'll figure it out along the way. Whāia, te mātauranga hei oranga mō koutou. Seek after learning for the sake of your well-being. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā kātou, tēnā tātou katoa. Kia ora.
Can we just do can we stand up and just give Josh a big thank you? And as a token of our appreciation, we would like to present this gift to you, but you're going to help me. I just felt you all needed to stand up, but everyone else can sit down, just the graduates, stay standing. Hey. So Josh already did my next part, which was say thank you. So now we're going to do the Julian move, and we're going to go, you did that. Julian, where you at, brother? I saw you. Do you want to come on the front here and with Josh together? Yeah? Going to go like that? All right. I just feel like you all need to say congratulations to yourself. Can we give our graduates a big, big round of applause? You come on this side. And Josh, and all the graduates, if you can face that way, but they're going to give you a little demo. So this isn't off script. Susan's probably going to ground me off, but it's okay. So we're going to do that one move one more time. Oh, okay. Now we're going to face to the whānau at the back. He just added on. You don't have to do it, okay? Because if I can't, you don't. We're going to face to our whānau at the back, and we're going to go, you did it, and we're going to do that move. Ready? Just one practice, one example. Okay, one more time. Let's go. Hey, you did that. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Practice. 1, 2, 3, go. Hey, you did that. Can you say that? You did that. Yeah. Now turn to your whānau. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Come on, we're going to feel the hype. I know you want to do it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, you did that. Let's do the move. 1. Hey. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, Julian. Your signature dance. Thank you, Joshua. You're amazing. Have a seat. Have a seat for 2 more minutes. Don't forget the Julian dance. Thank you. Thank you, family. Thank you, those online. Thank you to our guest speaker, Dr. Ganesh Salvaraj, our official guest, our student speaker, Joshua Gumpstone. Can we also give one big round of applause to our name readers, Mick Jays and Jalanoa Valia? They read all 600,000 of your names today. How awesome for the School of Innovation. So where's Claire, Mary? Yeah, to you and the team, congratulations. Also a big thank you to you, our graduates. You did it. You did that, we all did that, and because of that, you're gonna have ice cream. We got Mr. Whippy outside, yay! Also, thanks to Te Atiawa for their significant contribution to the ceremony and to Te Ara Whānui Kura Kaupapa Māori for their wonderful kapahaka, for their wonderful hakapohiri. Aroha mai. Thanks also to all kaimahi and kaiako who have guided and supported our konga to enable them to graduate today. Special congratulations once again to today's graduates. A big thank you to our marshals and volunteers. Can we give them a big round of applause? Thank you to our special guests. And as pre-mentioned, and I said before, that we have got another space for you, an opportunity that will be available for photos. So that's just opposite the event centre. And of course, Mr. Whippy. I now invite Tame Ngāheke back to the stage to close the ceremony. If you could all stand and remain standing until after the karakia and the official party, kaimahi and graduates have left the room. Thank you.
Anō reira, a tēnā tātou hei whakakapi I tēnei āhuatanga. Ka mutu e kore mutu nā mihi kia koutou e noho mai rā I te ao kapua ki te rangi. Koutou anō e horapa nei te nuku o te whenua. Te rāpea kia tui rā ko te rangi e tūnei, ko te papa e takotoa kia nei. Tui rā ko te here tangata. Ko te mauri o tēnei hui ka hikina. Ko te mauri o te aroha, ka whakatakina ki te whenua. Mauri tū, mauri ora, tūturu o whiti whakamaua kia tina. Haumi e, hui e, tai ki e. Kia ora everybody.